Hey all, today I'm going to solve Mathematics Paper 4 Extended February-March 2019. We are going to start with the first problem. Amol and Priya deliver 645 parcels in the ratio Amol is to Priya is 11 is to 4. Calculate the number of parcels Amol delivered. This question comes under the topic numbers. Okay. First thing, find the total of the ratio values 11 plus 4, which is 15. Now calculate the number of parcels Amol delivered. That means you have to take Amol's count, that is 11, divided by total. That should be, this fraction should be multiplied with 645. Now I'm taking my calculator, just typing it, 11 divided by 15, that should be multiplied with 645, which gives me 473. B-sum, Amol drives his truck at an average speed of 50 kilometers per hour. He lives at 7 and arrives at 11:15. That means you have to find the distance difference, time difference. Okay, distance is equal to speed multiplied by time. Speed is 50, time, the final time is 11:15. I'm writing in fraction because 11 is in hours, 15 is in minutes. So 15 divided by 60 minus 7. Now you can take your calculator, 50 multiplied with 11. Okay, I have the fraction here, 11, 15 by 60, and this minus 7. Okay, closing the bracket, this minus 7, which gives me 212.5. So 212.5 kilometers he has traveled. Priya drives her van a distance of 54 kilometers. They have provided us distance. She leaves at 10:55 and arrives at 12:38. So I'm going to calculate here. This is distance divided by time. The same procedure. Distance is 54 kilometers divided by time, 12:38. 12 is in hours, 38 is in minutes. I'm converting to hours. Minus 10:55. That also you're converting. Now we will be taking our calculator. It is 54. Okay, 54 divided by, we have a fraction 12. 38 divided by 60, and this minus, again we have a fraction 10. Okay, 10. 55 divided by 60. So I will be closing the bracket, which gives me 31.45, or I can state this as 31.5 kilometers per hour. This is the speed of Priya. Now Priya has 50 identical parcels. Each parcel have a mass of 17 kilograms. Correct to the nearest kilogram. Find the upper bound for the total mass of 50. So the nearest kilogram means it should be plus or minus 0.5 kilograms. Okay. We need the upper bound. Upper bound for total mass. Okay. For the total mass will be equal to 50 multiplied with 17, it's upper bound, so plus 0.5. So we can take our calculator here, 50 multiplied with 17 plus 0.5, which gives me 875. So 875 kgs is our answer. Continuing with the next question, E. 67 out of 645 parcels are damaged on the journey. Calculate the percentage of the parcel that are damaged. 67 out of 645. So it is like percentage is equal to 67 damage value divided by the total parcel multiplied with 100. Now you can take your calculator. 67 divided by 645, that divided multiplied with 100, which gives you 10.38. okay, the answer is 10.38, or I can say 10.4% of the total will be damaged. 29 parcels each have a value of $68. Each has a value of $68. That means one parcel is equal to $68. By writing each of these numbers corrected to one significant figure, you know the meaning of one significant figure. We have two figures, the first one. We have two figures, the first one. We have to round off to it. Find an estimate for the total value of these 229 parcels. That means total value means cost of one is $68 means on changing it to one significant figure, what is the total cost? So first thing I am converting 29 parcel, I am converting it to 30, and $68 I am converting it in terms of one significant figure, $70. Now we need the total amount, which is 30 multiplied with 70. 3 times of 7 is 21, and we have 2 zeros, so it will give me 210. We will, if you want, you can use your calculator and check. Okay, $2,100. Without doing any calculation, complete the statement. The actual total value of these 29 parcel is less than the answer of this. Of course, because actual cost is $68 and the parcel count is 29. But we have increased the parcel count and we have increased the value also. So obviously the actual total will be less. You can state because both the values are increased. Okay, now this is the end of the first problem. I'm moving to the second problem. Second problem falls under the topic transformation. This is the picture diagram they have given. You can see A, you can see image of A, B, and image of A. We have C also. Now I'm getting to the question. Describe fully the single transformation that maps triangle A onto B. Have a look on A and B. You can see it is just the mirror image. So I can say this has a reflection. A, B is the reflection of A. But wait, how to find that means you can count from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means 2.5. So I am taking the 2.5, which falls on this line. Okay. So this is the point where this line's equation is x is equal to 1.5. Okay, so it is the reflection of B is the reflection of A at x is equal to 1.5. So you can see reflection on x is equal to 1.5. Okay. Now I'm moving to the next. Triangle A onto triangle C. Okay, fine. So triangle A is like this. It is being turned this way. You can imagine triangle A is like this. I'm turning it so it gives me C. Now I have to find the center of rotation. This falls on rotation. So we can write here rotation. Okay. If you are writing rotation, you need two more things. One is angle of rotation. Another one is direction of rotation. So how to find that? Let me fix this side. Okay. I'm fixing this point and I'm going to match that point with this point. So I'm just bringing it down like this. Okay. And the same 3 counts I am bringing here also down. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This way. I'm joining this from this line. It is going this way, so this has to go this side. This is their meeting point, and the angle is anti-clockwise 90 degree. You can see it is rotated this way, so it is anti-clockwise 90 degrees. So rotation, and I can see with center. What does the center means? We have plotted the center. It is 0, -1. So I can state the center as 0, -1, and rotation is 90 degrees in anti-clockwise direction. So 90 degrees anti-clockwise direction. Okay, so it's clear how I'm moving, and it's not necessary you have to fix this point. You can fix this point or this point, it's up to you. Now on the grid, draw the image. Triangle A after an enlargement, scale factor -1/2. Center is 3, 0. So first 3, 0, let me fix. This is the point 3, 0. Okay, now you should understand one thing. You have scale factor negative. Negative enlargement means the object will be in inverted way. Okay, so first thing you have to draw the lines from each side, edges. Okay, I'm drawing here. Just draw, that's fine. We can, it should pass through the center and the vertices of each side. Okay, just drawing this. Make sure it passes properly. Okay, and if it passes correctly, your answer will be correct. Now I should find out, this is 2. Okay, one side is 2. I can go for the scale factor 2 multiplied with -1/2. So when you do that, 2 multiplied with -1/2, which gives me -1. So I can plot this point and this point. Okay, this point, which gives me the triangle, okay, with a negative enlargement. You can compare. Here we have 2 units, here we have 1 units, here we have 4 units, here we have 2 units. Okay, it's perfect. So this is answer for your B first sum. Triangle A after a translation by a vector -3, 1. This -3 states in which way you have to move in x-axis direction, and this states in y-axis direction. -3 means to the left, positive means to the right, so I have to move to the left because I have -3, and this with positive sign, that means you have to move in the upward direction. So I will take any one point here. Okay, -3, so I'm counting 3 units to the left. 1, 2, 3. And 1 unit to the top because we have positive 1. So this is the point. The same way here, 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit, and 1 to the top. The same way here, 1, 2, 3, and 1 unit to the top. So we have the image here. Okay, this is the image, and I can state this image as B2. Okay, B2 means B's second answer. This will be B's first answer. Okay, now triangle A after the transformation that is represented by the matrix. We have a matrix. I have a formula for this, which is my own matrix multiplied with object, that is the object's value. This A's matrix is equal to image, what we are going to get. So matrix is here 0, 1, 1, 0, and the object I'm going to fix here. This point is -3, 2. This point is -1, 2, and this point is -3, 6. You are going to frame each of these points in terms of a matrix. Okay, so I'm going to write here first point -3, 2, -3, 2. The next point is -3, 6, and this one is -1, 2. We have -1, 2. You have to go by row by column multiplication, which will give you the image. So I'll be solving. 0 multiplied with anything is 0. 1 multiplied with 2 is 2. 0 multiplied with anything is 0. 1 multiplied with 6 is 6. 0 plus 2. The same way, 1, negative 3 plus 0, I will be having here negative 3 plus 0, and this is negative 1 plus 0. That gives me 2, negative 3, 6, negative 3, 2, negative 1. Okay, this points I'm going to plot here 2 comma negative 3. So I have 2 comma negative 3, it's here. Okay, then I can go for next point, 6 comma negative 3. 6 comma negative 3 is here. Okay, and the next one is 2 comma negative 1. So 2 comma negative 1 is here. Okay, join them. I'll be joining this. Okay, which gives me B3's answer, or I can say image, due to transformation with the matrix 0, 1, 1, 0. You can understand the transition. It is just x-axis value is being transferred as y-axis value. Negative 3, 2 means 2, negative 3. This is always there for this type of matrix. Okay, I'm moving. I'm turning to the next question. Shushila, Ravi and Tilak each have a bag of balls. Each of the bags contain 10 red balls and 8 blue balls. You know this question is from the topic probability. Okay, Sushila takes one ball at random from her bag. Find the probability that she takes a red ball. So I will draw the bag. Okay, this is my bag. Sushila, Ravi and Tilak. All the 3 students are there. We have 10 red and 8 blue. So total will be 10 plus 8, 18 balls. Okay, now find the probability that she takes a red ball. So the probability will be, you know, favorable divided by total. Favorable is red, red's count is 10, 10 divided by my total count, 18. Okay, now Ravi takes 2 balls at random from his bag without replacement. You can understand this question. Ravi is going to take 1 ball from here. He will take and he will keep in hand. So initially it will be 18 balls. Once the first pick is done, we will be having only 17 balls. You have to check this always, whether it is with replacement or without replacement. So the options are, he can take 2 balls. Either it can be red, 1 red and 1 blue they have stated. So it can be red and blue or blue and red. Okay, so this or means addition and means multiplication. Remember this. So red's probability is 10 by 18. After taking 1 red ball, he will be having only 17 balls in this bag. So in that 17, he is going to select a blue ball. I have 8 blue balls. From that 8, he will select 1. This is my one possibility. Or the other possibility is, out of 18, first he can take blue ball and he can take red balls. 10 by 17. You can understand this is red, blue or blue, red. These are the 2 possibilities. Now you can take your calculator. You can go for 10 divided by 18 and that multiplied with, okay, I have 8 divided by 17. So we have, in terms of fraction, 40 divided by 153. You can see the same numbers we have here. So this is also 40 divided by 153. Okay, so I can say 40 divided by 153 plus 40 divided by 153 is 80 divided by 153. So this is your answer. Okay, this is a calculation. The same way the next problem. Tilak takes 3 balls at random without replacement. So from the bag he is going to take 3. First trial he will be having 18 balls, then 17, then 16. Okay, calculate the probability that 3 balls are of same color. So the first chance is red, red, red or blue, blue, blue. He have 2 possibilities, either red, red, red or blue, blue, blue. So I can say the answer is 10 divided by 18 first time when he takes second red, he will be having 9 red only, because already he has taken 1 red. 9 red, and the total count is only 17. And the third time it will be only 8 red, because he has taken 2 balls out. 10 minus 2 is 8 divided by 16. Or means plus, blue. 8 divided by 18, either this way or that way, okay? Multiplied with out of 8, 1 went, so 7 divided by out of 18, 1 went, so it is 17. 6 divided by 16, okay? So you can take your calculator. 10 multiplied with 9 multiplied with 8, I have 720 divided by 18 multiplied with 17 multiplied with 16, which is 4896, plus the same denominator, okay, because same values. I'm just taking 8 multiplied with 7 multiplied with 6, okay. 8 multiplied with 7 multiplied with 6 gives me 336. Now you will be adding the numerators because the denominators are same. It will give me 1056 divided by 4896. 1056 divided by 4896, which gives me the fraction after simplification 11 divided by 51.